Ciao.
Make we juggle, 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 juggle.
So I bought 7 packs of this candy color braid in here. Number 27 is this blonde and the black is like a 1 or a 2. I bought 7 packs and used only 4.
They cannot fathom or understand what God has done from beginning to end.
So at this point, I am prepping the hair and getting it ready for installation. Right out the pack, I'll just cut it in half and this will give me a length to my bra strap. And if you want it shorter, you can cut it in 3. You'll end up using less hair and it will just be shorter. I separate my hair at this point. I didn't even detangle it, but to me it's easier to maneuver when it's separated like this. And I'm using my Cantu coconut curling cream and my argan oil to moisturize as I go through. I usually start at the back. A great tip is to start at the back or the front and go around the side, so in case you don't finish on time, you can always put your hair up in a ponytail with the middle undone. So this is my technique for installing. I make sure I grab up a piece of hair, probably like about a 1/2 inch thick, like I'm showing you here. And now I'm just installing it. There are 2 ways you can install it, over and under, I believe. So this way I just went over. So I put the weave, the fake hair, over my hair and plaited it in.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
On this one, I'm going to show you, I'm going to put the hair under, right? So if you know, you know. If you don't know, don't be confused, no problem. So you just want to make sure you plait it neatly all the way down. And I usually spritz my hair with the water to reduce the friction because sometimes the weave is a little dry. So it just makes it easier for my hands to just slide down each braid. Here I'm just trimming each braid, so any little hair that's sticking out of it, you're just gonna clip it to make it nice and neat. So this is me after 3 hours of work. I am tired. Oh my gosh, can you see my face? So I'm going to take a quick little nap and wake up and finish it up.
Morning. I woke up lately. Gonna finish. I have 5 hours to complete it before we go. So I'm gonna work on it now. Ooh, the lighting over here is amazing.
I am that every human being that is on this earth, God placed it. Think about this.
That wouldn't be a healthy relationship. It will be a toxic relationship. We're in toxic relationships with ourselves. When somebody pays us a compliment or says anything nice to us, we automatically just jump in. And it's like, why do we do that? We need to stop. God is not pleased with your so-called humility. It doesn't look good. And you need to stop that for 2021. I want to, be in love. Are you in love with yourself? Can you treat yourself the way you want somebody else to treat you? But yet still you want somebody else to come into the picture and be like Prince Charming and work a miracle. It starts with you. There's such greatness to us. Time we want to quote scripture and talk about, greater is he that's in me, I'm the head and not the tail, but you're not acting like it. Why? I have something to glorify in. To all the people that want to talk about, it's not of God to self-love. Well, I guess I'm right up there with the rest of the demons. So 6 hours of work done. I'm watching the clock. So I took up a piece of hair and then I made the ends uneven, because if you braid it with an even end, it's going to be hard for you to finish the plaits and it's going to unravel.
So that's why you kind of want to have it uneven. So I do this. Different people have different techniques. Or I might do this. Right? Okay. I take another little piece and I do the same. This, the thickness is like about like this might be. And make the ends uneven because that's where I'm going to add it on when my hair is finished. What I kind of like to do is separate the hair, right? Some people do this knot method, I don't know, where they kind of do this, right? So we can do that. So that way the hair is kind of already separated. Because if you just attach it onto the hair, sometimes it can slip. So what I do, I open mine and I tie it around, right? And then I open part of the hair because I want a good lock onto the hair, onto my hair. And then I just braid it down. Right? Where my hair is coming to an end, you have to be meticulous at this point. So I try to divide up the hair to make it as even as possible. Right? And at this point now, I take the other one and then I attach it. So I just kind of put it on and then I bring it around. I know this isn't as in-depth and in detail, but if you learn just by looking, you know, hopefully this will help. So see here, it's attached and it's not obvious. And then I just make my way down. When you're doing your hair with this kind of color hair, you're gonna have a lot of excess hair on the floor. Sometimes I use that to end the hair. You want it to kind of like taper off. You don't want it to just be like a, this is what it's going to be like. I usually dip it in the hot water first before I trim off the excess so that I don't trim off too much. That's basically it. To separate the ends. Then you want to do another little piece and I spray my hair. And I'm not going to make a knot like I did on the last one. I'm just going to use it like this, but I kind of try to space it out. And then I take my hair, space it out, wrap it around, and wrap that around. And as you're doing it, pull on it like that. Right, so if I wanted, I could add black hair to the ends so that it would be obvious where my hair stops, but I don't mind. So I'm going to attach my blonde. And then just take it down. And the trick to having a nice, neat braid is to make sure that all three parts that you're using, 1, 2, and 3, that they're even in their size. All right, this one is not as neat because you can see the bump, but I'm not gonna undo it. So for the thinner parts of my hair, like the front, like the back, I don't have to add the extra piece of hair to it because my hair is already like thinner and finer, so it's not going to be like bulging out. But in the middle parts, I had to use the extra bits of hair because the hair was thicker.